Good morning, students. Today I am going to continue the chapter Sectors of the Indian Economy. Today in this chapter we are going to learn about sectors on the basics of ownership, that is public sector and private sector. First I will explain you the meaning of public sector and private sector. Public sector referred as the state sector or the government sector. This is a part of the state that deals with either the production, ownership, sale, delivery and goods and services. Government owns more than 51% of its stake and of these sector companies. Now, private sector. This is a sector which is run by private individuals or groups, usually as a means of earning profit and is not controlled by the state. Now, I will explain you these topics in detail. First, public sector. Public sector enterprises are those occupations and economic activities whose resources are owned, controlled and managed by the government. In this sector, economic activities are largely operated in the public interest. Example, Steel Authority of India Limited, that is SAL, Indian Oil Corporation, Hindustan Machine Tools, that is HMT, Life Insurance Corporation, that is LIC, Reserve Bank of India, railways, posts and telegraph. These are the examples of public sector activities. Now, let us see why has India given importance to public sector in the economy? Or why does government spend so much money on the services provided by the public sector? Development of infrastructure is an essential requirement for rapid economic development of the country. A good part of the public sector investment in India was devoted to the development of infrastructure in the country, like transport and communication facilities, fuel and energy, basic heavy industries, constructions of dams, and providing irrigation facilities, etc. Public sector is needed to build a strong industrial base, especially in the fields of iron and steel, heavy engineering, coal, heavy electrical machinery, petroleum and natural gas, etc. Because of their long development period and low profitability, these industries do not find favor with the private sector. Hence, government must come forward to set up such industries in the public sector. There are some activities which require government support and encouraged in the public interest. For instance, selling electricity at reasonable rates is not possible without government support. Public sector is also useful in controlling monopoly and concentration of economic power and achieving the goal of social justice. There are some activities which are regarded the prime responsibility of the government, should spend money on such activities. Example, providing education, health and sanitation facilities are the prime responsibility of the government. Government spends a large sum of such activities. Government should also spend money on the welfare of children and on the aspects of human development such as safe drinking water, housing facilities for the poor, food and nutrition, public park and recreation facilities, and providing essential commodities through fair shops, prices, etc. The expansion of public sector is also necessary to ensure a balanced regional growth in the country. The public sector has been designed to play a significant role in India's socio-economic development. It is through the public sector that government can help, promote, guide and control the economy to attain its social and economic goals. Now, private sector. Private sector includes all those occupations and economic activities. Resources are privately owned and are operated with a profit motive. Their arrangement and control are also in private hands. At present, dominant parts of our economic activities are in the private sector. It is estimated that nearly 80% of country's economic activities are in the private sector. In India, agriculture, retail trade, cottage industries, professionals, such as doctors, advocates, teachers, etc. are normally come under private sector. Most of the big companies are also in the hands of private sector in India. Example, Tata Iron and Steel Company, Bajaj, Reliance, Birla, Textile Mill, etc. are the examples of private sector companies. Now, you have to write question and answers in your fair copy. How does public sector helps in the development of a country? Differentiate between the public and private sectors in an economy. How has the ownerships of the assets in the public